Luke is interested in seeing long-term memory palace retention examples for myself because he thinks that 3 months is too long to wait before you review your memory palace. He thinks 1 month is better. So he wants me to do personal experiments to see what works. And that's exactly what I'm going to do, Luke. So I'm going to do it a little bit differently. I'm going to do both ways, okay? So what I mean by that is I'm actually going to learn information. So the information I'm going to learn is the U.S. Army Ranger Creed. And so this is kind of similar to memorizing a poem, okay? And so I'm going to probably get a memory palace of some sort and put all this creed into that palace, all right? Then I'm just going to create a memory palace where I'm not going to put any information in at all. And then what I'm going to see is I'm just going to see how often I need to review in order to keep the palace with the information with the Ranger Creed fresh and the palace that's completely empty fresh. Because I assume most people want memory palaces for useful information, you know? And so it'd be a good way to tell, does information make the palace a lot easier to remember, or does having the palace completely empty make it easier? And so that's the experiment I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be learning the U.S. Army Ranger Creed. It's something I'm always been interested in, and I think it'd be something fun for me to learn. But it'd be cool to show my experience of, okay, you know, after 5 days when I tried to review or try to recall information, it just went down the toilet. But the memory palace that was completely empty, it was still clear as day. And so this is what I want to do, or start doing different memory experiments. So if you have any idea, they could be crazy, weird, insane, seem impossible, any memory experiment idea you have, let me know down in the comments and I'll try to do it. And so I'm going to get started on this. I'm going to create 2 memory palaces, okay? So I'm going to create a memory palace and memorize this creed right after I finish the palace, and then I'm going to create another memory palace and just leave it empty. And then from there, the timer will start. And of course, it's probably be, you know, a week, a month or so. I give updates every week, but be like a month or so for like a final conclusion to say, you know what, depending on what, if you have information in there or just an empty palace, you need to do this kind of reviewing. So hopefully you're excited to see how this experiment turns out, because I am. So hopefully enjoy the video, and I'll see you next time.